until I get to that point where nothing interests me and leave.
Right. Meanwhile, Mungo has successfully managed to carry Odo into the kitchen. It is an absolute sight. It hasn't changed really all that much since the last time you were in here, Monkey. And there is a now trio of homunculi attempting to do the dishes. One of them is sat in the sink. Parts of him are changing colour.
I'm imagining like the scene from Merlin.
Fantasia.
Well, no, not Fantasia.
Yeah.
No, the not Merlin. Sword in the Stone.
It's on the stone, you're thinking of.
Oh, yeah.
That's not funny.
With Mungo, you know what little creature. He looks at the golems apprehensively.
Mungo, can you put me down now, mate?
He's been carrying him this whole time.
I feel like a little bit of a joey in a kangaroo pouch.
What kangaroo?
It doesn't matter, mate. Just put me down.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mungo gracefully puts you down on the ground.
I'm
Back
grateful.
Back first, and just make sure that you're fine before he steps backwards one step.
I stand up, brush off what was remaining on the floor. I imagine there's like little bits of glass and pot and dirt and everything.
yeah.
So I brush it off because I've been laid on the floor. And ask one of the homunculi that are there if there's any booze, or they can direct me to the booze.
You're very deep, aren't you?
I have one thing.
Just to a booze that you cannot comprehend yet.
I love how everyone, like, I think it's Blue Pilot keeps saying priorities in check every time I say we got booze. Priorities.
Yeah, it is.
You're basically like a maths equation, you know, if booze, sorry, no, like a coding, like if booze present.
I could literally code myself. Booze.
It's a flowchart. It's a flowchart. Is there booze? No. Odo is not here. Yes, there is a high possibility Odo is here.
This never happened. Oh god.
Oh man. So yeah, I asked the monk like, do any of you know where maybe I find some booze in this kitchen? This messy, albeit getting cleaner kitchen.
Okay, Terry, what are you doing in all this?
Did you say that one of the little guys was in the room when Mungo bursted through
Yes,
the door?
he was sweeping up the aftermath of Mungo's arrival.
Right, okay. I guess I help him out and ask, whilst I'm helping, ask if he knows, like, where his master is. If his master is around at all. And if he could show me.
Okay, well, he can't talk back, but he does seem to comprehend what you're saying to him. Assuming these things actually have a gender in order to be him. It's kind of hard. They're basically like small animate piles that are almost humanoid in shape.
Do they have dicks? Because if not, they are not a man.
That's... I'm just going to glaze over that statement, because
It's
wow.
just general biology.
Actually, it's Lion's World. Doesn't need to be true.
True.
Anyways, suffice it to say, it seems to understand what you're saying, and it seems to be happy, again, as much as you can ascertain whether this thing is anything, with the assistance provided for cleaning up all the shattered pots and whatnot. And then once you've managed to dust things up into a decent, like, mound that can be potentially, like, thrown in the garbage at some point later, it waves its digits sort of like around just to sort of indicate, hey, something, and then suspiciously points directly behind you.
What is he pointing at exactly?
You don't know, it's behind you.
So I turn around, and do I need to do a spot check, I guess?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, the tension is building.
The spot.
Oh, God.
Dear.
Okay, you're unable to make out any kind of sign of GRONUS behind you. However, you do feel an icy, like, hand upon your left shoulder.
I would like to detect evil.
Okay, well, your eyes flare with the visual might and impressiveness of a small deity. The room becomes a slight shade of grayscale, and you are unable to ascertain. That's not entirely certain. You are able to detect a whole hell of a lot of like alignments throughout the just various detritus and debris that's just lying around. But you are unable to determine if there is any intent holding sentient being in this room that is actually definably evil.
Can I tell what other sort of auras are in the room then through this?
Detect evil only detects evil.
Hmm. Right, okay.
It's not like you have sonar or something like that. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep,
Yes, you're not so faithful.
beep, 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 beep.
I don't have anything else that could help here.
Angie the cat. Ahmed's ghost.
He's come to haunt this place. You hear a faint rustling through the leaves of books. Bastards! Oh, my great master!
I guess I turn back around to the creature, whatever it is, and ask to show me what it is in that direction. If it understands that.
It continues to gesticulate behind you.
Right.
The icy sensation on your shoulder has gone away.
Right, okay, so I guess
It is at this point that Victus returns to the area and rejoins you.
Right.
Okay. So I've not found anything in any other, or just not found any other rooms.
No, you haven't found any sign of GRONUS.
Oh.
Nor anything you can particularly identify as being valuable or of any use.
Well, I wasn't planning to steal. It was more like documentation of interest or something like that. But
Right.
No. Okay.
Well, this what are they called again?
Homunculus.
Homunculus.
Monkey-like.
Homunculi.
Yeah, like Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay. Well, this homunculi has kindly told me, he's pointed in this direction, but I can't seem to tell what is down there. If there is anything down there.
So where's he pointing in the room then? So just.
Yeah, like which is he pointing down a corridor or a doorway?
No, he's pointing to behind you.
So there's something behind me.
Like when you're facing the homunculus, he is pointing
Yeah.
to something directly behind you.
I feel like I
Is
have...
Odo in the room right now?
Bear in mind they are tiny sized, so they are still pointing upwards.
Guys, by looking at the chat, I feel like this comment deserves to be read out. I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
Oh god.
Fluff, fluff, fluff,
Okay,
fluff.
is Odo in the room right now?
No, Odo and Mungo are presently still in the kitchen.
Right. I did feel when I turned around, I did feel a cold sort of hand on my shoulder, but then it went away quite quickly. So maybe they can see something that we can't.
Are you saying this to me now, or?
Yeah. Maybe they can see like sort of like a sixth sense in a way.
Out of interest, is Eve reacting strangely at all?
Would Eve like to make a survival check?
Yep. She gets the bonus to it, doesn't she? So it ends up being +5, wasn't it? To my knowledge.
Yes.
Yes. I don't think I've ever rolled a good survival check, so just be prepared for that. Oh, Nat 20!
Nice.
Ooh. Eve moves backwards and bows through a table.
I sense!
Okay. Eve is incredibly aware that there is a grand total of 4 individuals in this room.
Okay, so obviously
One of them is stood behind Terry.
Okay, well, I'm assuming she's gonna. I'll say she'll start growling, or you know, in that. So with
What's that?
with that,
Eve?
I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna know that something's wrong. And with the icy thing on my shoulder before, I'm just gonna look up at Tari, sort of hesitantly worried, and just say, "Wait there. Where's Odo?"
I saw them heading towards the kitchen area.
Okay, I head straight to the kitchen.
Right, I follow.
No, I said
behind
wait
you.
there. I said wait.
Oh, okay.
I turned and
Fair
said
enough.
wait.
Oh, I didn't hear you say wait. I didn't hear you.
You shall not move.
You shall not pass. Anyway, so
What the hell?
That's a terrible evaluation for her. I mean, I know that she's a junior paladin, but that doesn't mean that she can't become an advanced one, right? The tests are difficult, but she can
I mean,
succeed.
I'm obviously not saying it in a shh, stay.
Who's a good paladin? Who's a good paladin? You give me
It's just like a don't move. Say
Gorilla,
that.
Gorilla has got it right though. On the plus side, if they're undead, I do have it covered.
Hey,
All I have to do is touch them.
That's
You
undead.
throw
If they're dead, then
Yeah, but if I touch them, it hurts them.
I just want to say, Andy, you throw like a holy ank or a relic and just go fetch, fetch.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
God. Quiet, ominous background whispering of bluff, 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 bluff.
I'm not undead.
No, that's Udo's ghost.
That's what I mean. Anyway, I head to the kitchen and instantly search out Odo.
I wasn't eaten by a giant purple worm.
Is what you're telling yourself.
Okay, Odo and Mungo, what are you up to in the kitchen?
Searching cupboards. Just opening cupboards, going, no. Mungo,
Okay.
can you check the top ones for me, mate? I can't reach them.
Mungo is on an incredible sense of alertness because Odo told him that it was dangerous and that he would need protecting. So Mungo is ready to protect.
I do
Okay.
need protecting
It is
from myself.
It is at this point that there is the sound of hurried footsteps that enters the kitchen.
Mungo
What does
turns
Mungo do in this state of alertness?
around and readies himself.
I just imagine him swings.
Okay.
Victus
Okay,
comes in,
well-
shouts, guys!
Okay, so Victus, you come into the kitchen to find Mungo looking vicious, and Odo searching the cabinets on the bottom, and the lower
Lower
counter
cabinets, yeah.
of the kitchen.
I'm only 9'9".
Oh, friend.
Okay, well, coming in, obviously, Mungo reacts the usual way. Friend.
Friend.
Probably pats me on the head or something.
Victus, hi.
Odo, come now. We need you out front now. Get detect magic ready.
Very well.
I love how easily you listen to me. It's great.
You kind of...
So, Odo, cliff, jump now.
Okay.
Oh, better than Odo climb cliff.
When you Mungo, you follow. You know when people in danger.
Come on out. Come on, Mungo.
Mungo will follow. Well, actually, no. He will take the lead, being ever so cautious the entire way.
Well, I'm hurriedly going, so.
Okay, well, you get back to the sort of courtyard area where Tari and the homunculus is still present,
Okay.
and Eve is just sort of like tailing around this thing that's just sort of wandering around a fair bit. No real clue what it is, but just sort of like wandering around.
Is
Okay.
it possibly Gronus?
Oh, he's
In-
probably
like
invisible or ethereal.
Yeah, he's drank an invisibility potion, but
However, we
can't
don't
undo it.
know that.
We'll find out soon, won't we? Does Mungo count as a cliff?
I think the better one is a little higher up there. Key piece of kit for any dwarf adventurer is your own stepladder.
Yeah. And then living stepladder, Mungo confirmed.
Mungo's 7'2". He could probably lift most people over ledges.
He's not just a stepladder, he's a full-blown ladder.
Yeah.
So we need to get on the roof. Mungo, lift.
Mungo, up.
Say, Mungo's got a climb of 14 and a jump of 12.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
And his basic strength before raging and other things is 20.
I love how lightning brings booze to Odo. I like the idea of that. Lightning, booze.
That's how you open it.
Oh no, it's
Mungo's an elevator.
This cask of ale has been sealed since the 3rd generation of the world. Lightning, get it open. We're having a party.
Oh.
It's been sealed by Benjamin Crunkshank.
No, worse still, it was sealed by Benjamin Rellows.
Oh my god, Benjamin Rellows.
Mum.
The hard...
Captain Benjamin Rellows.
I was about to... oh no, I'm not even going to go down that road. Okay. Okay, so anyway, I run in with Odo beside me. So, Fred, could you detect magic behind Tarry?
Very well. I do detect magic. Someone...
When you say that, Mungo goes, danger behind Dari. Danger.
Mungo,
No,
okay,
no,
it's okay.
Mungo, no, it's
Mungo,
fine.
no, it's okay.
we don't know
Okay.
yet. Just hold tight. Prepare yourself. Just in case.
Mungo draws his double axe. Gets himself prepared.
That's definitely preparation.
Oh yeah.
Can't argue with that. Right, so
Okay.
I cast Detect Magic.
Okay, right. Your eyes sort of begin to glow in a similar fashion to Tarry's, but unlike the divine holy light of gods and whatnot, your eyes sort of glaze over with a purplish, swirling, effervescent kind of look to them, as though one had gazed slightly too long at a Vincent van Gogh painting.
I think it's MC Escher.
No, because then he'll see nothing for a week.
Where does this begin?
Andy Warhol.
Oh god.
Just beans.
Sourdough Dali.
He just sees beans.
Sourdough Dali, my eyes are just melting.
Oh god, no. No. Anyways, you are able to detect the presence of some magical auras. You are then gradually able to discern that there is at least 3 different magical auras in the area. And the first one that you manage to pinpoint is the gauntlets that are presently being worn by Mungo. And yes, as far as I know, that's not how you pronounce Vanderhol. But still. Um,
Van Mungo.
you have an image of Odo holding a crystal and making tricorder sounds.
I just want to say, we all know that the real way to pronounce Van Gogh is Van Gogh.
It's Van Gogh.
No, it's Van Gogh.
No, it's Van Gogh, right?
Van,
Mate, no, it's Van Gogh.
Van Gogh.
Right?
I'll break you both.
Van GOG.
It's Van Gogh.
Anyway,
Van Gogh.
you then are also able to detect the sensation of a fairly moderate strength lingering aura that's sort of moving around the room in a sort of like ghostly, phantasmal kind of fashion. It is quite tall, just slightly taller than Victor's.
Okay. What's the
Right.
third one?
What's the third one?
And it looks sort of like you imagine the embodiment of death might.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
you might want to
God.
react to that a bit more then.
Dun dun dun. What was the third one?
But it's not evil.
The third one is also being worn by Mungo.
Oh, so it's like the 2 gauntlets.
So, you know, 2 Mongo pieces and death.
2 Mongo pieces and moderate aura of death.
Oh, you should bet all on Mungo.
Mungo, where did you get your gauntlets from?
When you go, you get given gauntlets by big wandering trader. He say, Mungo, you tell story and I give you present. And Mungo tell him of time when Mungo play with ducks. Also known as the slaughter of Edgekirk Pond. It was that day.
Pond.
Has Odo actually been, like, telling us this, or is he just keeping this to himself?
Yes.
I have been telling you it. Guys, there's something, and it's kind of, I don't want to say dark, but it's definitely odd. It's an aura of some sort.
Tell lying. What would be the version of death in this world?
Depends who you follow.
Okay, well, what would the embodiment be?
Giant oak tree.
I mean, obviously, when we think about it, it's like, you know, like horn, scythe, you know, or if you think
Yeah,
about death
like-
cloak, what would be the? Well, sorry, I was thinking about the devil then.
Well,
right,
the god of death in this, well, there are 2 gods of death, strictly speaking, inside of this particular setting. There is Weejas, who does sort of double duty as god of the harvest, and there is Nerul, who is just sort of blanket god of death. You could also go with Vecna, who's a god of secrets and also a lich god. But to describe what a vision of death would appear like in this particular setting, think basically a dementor.
Okay.
But I just detected evil, and there was no evil around.
Death isn't necessarily evil. Death comes to all of us.
Death merely is.
Death merely is and is not judging.
Okay, so does Odo give us an actual description then of it?
That depends. Does Odo give you a description of it?
Does Dodo have a description in his head though?
Right, you can see it.
Yeah, you can
I
see
can see
the
it, yeah.
magical like emanation of it at least.
I can see like a
And
an
it looks like
aura
death.
Sort of, it looks like death. Guys, I don't know what to make of it, but the best way I could describe it is death. Death incarnate. We need to run or do something.
Would any of us? Well, I can't really answer for everyone else, but would I have any way of like? It wouldn't be. Would it could be common knowledge of? Could I roll intelligence to see if I could figure out if I've heard this before at all from various travels
sure.
or? Yeah.
Like, there must be a reason death is here.
Well, it might not necessarily be death. It just looks like death.
It might be like a guy went on a night out.
Mungo narrows his
Hangover.
eyes and he says, You, Mungo, know you speak of dangerous things. Mungo suggests friends get behind him. Where is death? Mungo shall fight.
It is at this point that, Odo, you notice that the spectral creature has walked towards and indeed directly through Mungo. Mungo, you feel as though someone has just walked over your grave. A cold shiver goes down your spine.
Can I point out, did anything happen when my magical items interacted with it?
Not that you'd be able to discern.
Okay then. Is there anybody directly behind me or anything like that?
This is what it looks like, guys. It's death. It's that. That's Jim Reaper from a comic I used to draw. It's called Happy Horrors.
Oh, just out of interest, sorry. By the way, did I feel at all like? Was there any other effect that I felt when I felt the cold touch? Did I feel weaker at all?
No.
Okay,
Just
God for
cold
that.
touch.
Okay.
As though someone had just been like outside in the winter time for a bit and then just decided to stick their hand on your face.
Okay, thank God for
Because
that.
for some reason there are crazy people in this world that do that.
Okay. Good. Okay.
So, is there anybody like directly behind me? Is it a narrow hallway?
It's a narrow hallway.
Well, as this aura is going towards Mungo and through him, I would obviously shout out, "Mungo, look out!" Because where?
Oh God.
Mungo can't see it.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm just saying, look out.
That-
Move out the way.
That's a good question. From Trunks, can Tari talk to the dead? I don't think she can.
Speak with dead is a spell, but
It's not. It's not.
it's a cleric spell only.
Uh.
I just want to say,
It also has a casting time of 10 minutes.
Okay.
By then the day's probably left. Can't be asked to talk to you.
I just want to say, once Mungo feels the thing go through him, he shouts to his friends to get to safety. He goes, "Mungo, feel bad! Get safe! Get safe!" And he points towards the non-existent door.
That was
Points to where there once was a door at the start of today.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like if it's going, is it heading towards the down the corridor then?
Yeah, towards the kitchen. Back corridor.
We don't know that. Only Odo knows that.
Yeah. I look over to Odo and he says, "Where's he going?"
this way. And I'll walk with him. I'll follow behind this aura I'm following.
Okay, I'm following as well.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we need to follow it.
Yeah, I'm following Odo, following him, and I'm
Yeah.
asking constantly, you know, what's it doing? What's his demeanor? Is it aggressive? Is it just float? Is it just going? Is it just calm? You know.
Well, Tari, you detected evil, didn't you?
Yeah, and there's no evil around.
So
There were other auras around me, but nothing evil.
do I know that? Or was I not in the room at the time?
Don't think you're in the room at the time.
Right, so I don't know that.
Okay, well, with actually, sorry. Okay, so you didn't tell me either, did you?
No, I think I told Victus.
Okay, you told me. Okay, well in that
But
case.
not-
Okay,
But
well in
the
that,
other guys weren't in the room at the time.
okay, well in that case, I've not. Okay, well, knowing it's not evil, I've not been too worried this entire time. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, well,
I'm still worried because I don't know of it.
Yeah.
But guys, it's going this way. But I don't feel. It doesn't seem vindictive at all, or anything sort of untoward. It just seems like it's lost.
Mungo still worried. Mungo, no one friends to go in front. Mungo will take lead.
I sort of.
Mungo,
I sort
you
of.
better stop following me.
I sort of go.
Whatever the entity is, it stops about halfway from the courtyard to the kitchen. It sort of seems to turn to its side and just pluck a small vial out of the out of like the piles that are just like stacked against what could potentially be a wall if you dug deep enough into it. To everyone else but Odo, this appears to be a floating bottle.
Well, we know what it is, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bottle's cap comes off. The liquid begins to pour out of it, whatever you can describe it. And if it has a color, it's not one you're familiar with. And just seems to rapidly vanish in midair.
I
Within moments.
tell people to stand clear.
Yeah.
I'm just
Well,
observing.
it's hard to stand clear in the like 5 foot max wide room, but yeah. But
Stand ready.
gradually but surely, organs come into view, musculature, skeletons, eventually clothing, and some slightly strangely tinted greenish skin, as the familiar form of Heil GRONUS appears.
There we go.
Is that better? I was wondering if you could notice. Wasn't supposed to ask that, huh?
We noticed something, but we weren't sure what you were.
We felt the presence, just couldn't see you.
Mungo worried. His friend?
Yes, he's friend. Well,
Friend.
debatable, but yes, friend.
His acquaintance.
Acquaintance, yes.
So no friend.
No one need to attack Mongo. He's okay.
Mungo, no attack, but
Wary.
not friend,
Can
just
you hear that, monkey?
acquaintance.
Yeah.
Frickin' heck.
Sorry,
Yes.
it's me.
No, it's
No,
the dog's down.
It's the dogs downstairs.
I know. Sorry,
They're
I've
going
got a
crazy.
set mind, and I've shown them many nasty things.
It's a dog that hates me.
They're really worried, but I'm going to poke their spines, dislocate them.
Oh man.
Well,
I
because
do apologise, guys, if you can hear that, because that's horrendous.
it's extremely quiet. It's fine.
Okay.
Right. Well, Victor's sort of shocked. Sort of walks towards Gronus. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm happy to see you, Gronus. I prefer you stay in this form. What was that?
Well, I could, but that'd be terribly boring. Just small experiment, attempting it for reality. Got a little bit stuck. It's normal prototypes. Work on them, make them better, make them last longer than expected. I have to cut down on the feeding service. What can I do for you today?
Well, he sort of shakes anyway and says, I assume you've probably heard the news that that we did manage to vanquish the worm.
Oh, have you? Oh, that is very good. Yes. Good. Where is it?
Well, at the moment it's caught. I assume. Well, actually, do we know if it's been like excavated to at all, or is it just been left?
You guys and the troop of pseudo clerics that Terry had along with her are the only ones that know where it was.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, well, I can't give it. Obviously, because we sort of skipped a little bit. I gave him reasonable directions as to where we left the actual corpse of it. But as we brought you a few things. We have a few more samples of it. We thought we still need to find out what the origin of it was, and we were hoping you could help us with its corpse and as well as the samples that we found.
Also.
Yes.
Also, when you Mungo.
Strange ape thing.
Yes, Mungo. Nice, Mungo. Nice to meet you. When you Mungo, you ask.
Did you miss the sorcery thing? Where'd he go?
He's unfortunately not with us anymore.
We lost him.
Oh,
He fell to the worm.
Did you? Oh, did you not get insurance? That is rather a bother.
You've gone a bit robotic.
I might have
you've gone robotic.
I might have some salves.
It's okay. You're fine. We can still understand you. It's fine.
Oh, good. I might have some salves. Give him some restoration of sensation. I could give those a try. Did it with you, or is it still with the worm?
When you say it, do you mean Arme?
Yes. Sorcery thing, yes.
Unfortunately, the only things that were recovered were his bones.
He's far. I believe
that's
he's far
fine.
gone.
I could work with that. No, I could make him dance if you like. Very entertaining, so.
When you Mungo, you're confused by strangers, man.
I would love if,
Is he usually like that? I had to walk through him. You see, is he fine? Is that his normal resting state? Because I could probably find something for that. I think I was working on that a couple of years ago. Does he need help or?
Consider this default.
Oh, okay, yes, fine.
With this anyway. Okay, sorry, you can say that. While whatever Elliot's about to say, I dig through my satchel and pick up. I forgot what it was. I think it's only scales and what else did I have on him? I can't remember. I think it was the scales, and I think I took some of his like the mucus inside of it. I think.
Yeah, you did.
I think I did.
Yeah. Definitely took some vials for samples.
Oh
and
yes,
stuff.
I have the poison, don't I? That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably not too useful, but I hand him the scales and see if there's anything you can get from those.
Ooh, yes, I have been waiting for some of this. Quite interesting. This appears to have come from a desert. Did you find it in a desert? Or?
No, it was underground in the city.
Mungo
Curious.
is growing impatient and stepping on his toes.
The bathroom, sir, is that just ask one of the little squidgy things.
No, when you Mungo, your friend Odo wants booze.
Yes.
Oh,
I would like some if you had some.
Dreadfully sorry. I don't normally keep alcohol. Rubbing alcohol comes in handy, but I don't have much else.
Close enough.
Any mackerel?
You could ask which one was it? Ask 47. I think they're investigating a brewery down just corridor Epsilon Beta. You'll find them. Just enjoy. They're making some strangeness.
Thank you.
Mungo will pick up Odo's arrow and proceed to the corridor.
Mungo, protect.
Ow, 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 ow. My ribs.
You've
But yes, gradually, Odo, gradually, Gronus is able to describe that there are particulates on the exterior of the scales that you picked up from the worm, which would seem to indicate that it previously was in parts of a desert environment, like sand and such.
I now just got a sandworm out of Beetlejuice in my head.
Is there any way of
The
finding
spice must
out
flow.
how it got into the sewers?
Quickly, sorry though. First, with my knowledge geography, would I know of the nearest desert?
Roll it.
17.
Okay, with that amount, you know that Edgekirk is situated in the northern section of Ergun, which is pretty much Antarctica as far as climate, as far as the weather goes. The nearest desert, according to